Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Making Sales Social Live, brought to you by Social Sales Link. I'm Bob Woods, and I'm joined by fellow LinkedIn and social selling professional, who's also known as the LinkedIn Whisperer, Bryn Tillman. Bryn, how you doing?
I'm good, Bob. How are you today?
Doing fantastic.
Welcome to Making Sales Social Live, as we share LinkedIn and social selling training, strategies, and tips that will have an immediate impact on your business. Join Bryn Tillman and me, Bob Woods, every week. Making Sales Social Live. This is the recorded version of our weekly Making Sales Social Live show.
Let's talk a little bit about mobile. 57% of LinkedIn users, and that's an old statistic, but I can't find a new one. But at least, let's just say at the very least, 57% of LinkedIn users come to the platform from their smartphones. So like I said, older statistic, but considering that LinkedIn has more than 900 members worldwide, that's a lot of people.
Wait, 900 million.
Did I just say 900?
900.
There's a bit more than 900. 900 million users. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Dr. Evil. So LinkedIn's mobile app is a very valuable resource too, especially for those in sales and social selling, as among many other things, it lets us stay in touch with our own LinkedIn connections day and night. So a real OG kind of sales question, but I think it'll get us into the topic is, how much do you love mobile, Bryn?
So I love mobile,
You
Bob,
love
and
mobile.
I also love the unmute button.
Aha.
Yeah. So, I'm on mobile all the time personally. We're teaching LinkedIn on the desktop, but I'm going to say most of my personal engagement is from mobile. I love the ease of scrolling through mobile, of even engaging on connections and requests. And, I'm doing it while I'm online at the grocery store, and I'm using it when I'm sitting at the doctor's office, right? It's just so convenient, and I really love it. So let's talk about some of the things, though, that can only be done on mobile, not on desktop.
Exactly, because there are some exclusive quote unquote features that can only be done on mobile. On mobile. Number one, recording name pronunciation. So this one is really interesting because this is actually used by the end user, quote unquote. So in other words, people who are looking at your profile, they can actually hear your name pronunciation on mobile and on desktop. But the only way for you to get it into LinkedIn is to actually do it on mobile. You can't upload a file from desktop. You have to do it on mobile.
Yeah, and it's a really simple click to record. Yep. So it's name pronunciation. So that should be pretty easy. I'll go Bryn Tillman. But you actually get 10 seconds. So think about, what is your tagline that you want to add to the end of your name. It is an opportunity to get your message beyond in another form on LinkedIn. So from the LinkedIn app, just record and consider going even beyond your name. But that's great.
Yeah, the one thing that I do like to add, though, is when it comes to these types of features where we kind of take things a step beyond, always do the original intent of the feature, though. So, I mean, even though my name is Bob Woods, one of the easiest names probably on the planet to do, I say my name at the very beginning because that's what it's there for. It's about name pronunciation. So if you're going to use this feature like we're talking about, no matter how easy your name is, always say your name first and then add your tagline on.
Exactly. Perfect. What's number two?
Number two is uploading your cover story video to your profile. So this is specifically for the cover story. In other words, this isn't for posts or whatever, because you can use whatever platform to do that. This is specifically talking about the cover story.
So behind your headshot, you have the ability to upload a video. This is LinkedIn video. Used to be called Cover Story. So if you look for it, it's now LinkedIn Video, I believe. But it's this video that when you get to someone's profile that has it, if you've never seen it before, there's a little purple ring and you can count to 3 seconds and then the video will start behind it. So this is a great way to engage with your audience, for them to see you as the human being that you are. Each that you could only record it on your mobile and upload it, but you can actually record it somewhere else, even if you wanted it edited, and then download it on your phone and then upload it. But I believe, and I'm going to change mine out soon, I believe this should be more casual. I don't think this should be a highly edited video, because I think this is the opportunity where people can kind of get a taste of who you are organically, authentically. Now, the one thing that Bob and I talk about a lot is, although they will tell you it's 30 seconds, make it 29 seconds. Because at 30 seconds, if you do 30.00001 second, it is rejected. So to make sure that your video is uploaded appropriately and you don't have to go back and edit over and over again, make it 29 seconds.
Yeah, so that part is really important. I also like what Bryn just said about the more casual part. So we always tell people to think of LinkedIn as like a networking opportunity. When you go up and meet someone for the first time, are they going to have flashy graphics in front of them? Are they going to have like stuff going on around them and things like that? No, it's just going to be a one-to-one conversation. Same type of thing, except with the video.
I love that. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah, awesome. Absolutely. Feel more than free. So number 3 is creating a photo carousel. So there's a thing here in that you can upload multiple photos to LinkedIn desktop and it becomes a collage.
No. It becomes a carousel.
Carousel. That's right. You see, this is
why
let's
start over.
We want to make sure that we're doing it. Rewind. Creating a photo collage on mobile, which is different from a carousel on desktop.
Correct. So on
Looking to up your LinkedIn game? The Social Sales Link team has you covered with our LinkedIn Sales Accelerator, a guided social selling program that includes training, coaching, and so much more. Visit socialsaleslink.com/in for more details. Again, that's socialsaleslink.com/in.
Desktop. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm so proud of you, Bob Woods. See how easy it was to pronounce his name? Yeah. Anyway, so if you upload 3, 4, 5 different photos on desktop, it becomes a carousel where you can click through. If you upload those same images or photos from your phone, it creates a collage where you can have 4 or 5 or 6 sort of in one place. So it's a very different experience for your viewer. There are many times where I want the carousel to happen. And I'll tell you the pros of that. The longer someone is clicking through and on your post, the more algorithm love it gets. If it's just a one collage, they're going to be on it for less time. The con is most people won't see all of those pictures. If it's in a collage, people will get them all in one shot. So you guys can play with what works better for you. But if you want the collage, upload on mobile. If you want the carousel, upload on desktop.
Some forms of content that you do might be better as a collage, and other forms might be better as a carousel. You know, you just got to test it out and just see which one works, especially if you're uploading different kind of categories, for lack of a better phrase, of content. So speaking of content, let's talk about number 4, and that's using post templates.
Oh yeah. And I have a bonus one I forgot about.
Right. Yeah.
No. It's not even on there. I forgot to put on the list. So post templates, you know, in Facebook, when you go to post something, you could change the background color or so, you know, it's sort of this template. You can do that on mobile on LinkedIn. It is not available on the desktop, but if you want to go in, there's looks like a little collage purple template button on your mobile when you go to share a post, and you can choose a pretty background where you can just add your saying. Normally we use Canva to make those, but this is really simple to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Can I go to my bonus? Oh, do you want to add to that? And then I'll go to my bonus.
No, I was just going to say, if you're terrible at graphics and yet you want that type of look to it and you don't want to delve into Canva, and I mean, I use Canva too, but trust me, I get what you're feeling. That's how you do it.
It's
Really
just
simple
simple,
post.
right? If you just have a phrase, it's great. And I love it's very easy to use. All right, here's my bonus that we forgot to put on the list, Bob. Sending video messages
Oh,
to
that's right.
that's a big one. So on LinkedIn Mobile, if you go down to the message and you click on the little paperclip and then video and you go into selfie mode, you can send a personalized video to any one of your first degree connections. This is only available on mobile, but they receive it everywhere. They receive it on their desktop or their mobile, but you can only send it from mobile. And we have seen over a 90% success in responses when it comes to using video. So that's your 4.5.
Yeah, exactly. And, I can hear some people say, well, can you do this, and this on a desktop and then do this, and this, and then send it? Technically, yeah, you can. But guess what? You have to do this, and this, and then the this, and this, and then the this, and this. Whereas on mobile, you hold the dang camera in front of your pie hole, you hit record, you do your message, and you send it. It's easy peasy, really, really simple to do. Just use mobile.
Yeah, it really is. And there's no third party. It's native,
Right. Yep.
right? And so they click it, they don't leave. It plays inside of their inbox and you get a great higher response rate. So what can't you do on mobile, Bob Woods?
One thing that you can't do, and there's probably others, I'm not sure, but this is the most obvious one. And this one is actually a biggie. Responding to invitations to connect that don't have a message included with them. So in other words, if someone wants to connect with you, but they have not included a message with that connection request. Big one.
So this is a big one, right? There are three kinds of connectors. There's the LinkedIn open networker that accepts everybody. There's the purist that only accepts people that they know. And then there's the networker. And the networker may not accept everyone and say, hey, let's go to lunch, but they want to continue the conversation to figure out if they want to accept the connection request. So you can reply to anyone on desktop. If anyone, even if they didn't send you a message, you can reply with a message, thanks, Bob, for your invitation to connect. Typically, I only connect with people I've had conversations or I've engaged with. Can I ask how you found me? Maybe you come back and you're like, oh, Gunnar Hood said I should connect with you. And I go, okay, if Gunnar says it, we're going to do that, right? So absolutely, Bob, right? So we can have this conversation prior to connecting. Mobile, however, you can only reply if they sent an initial message. There is no message. There's only a reply. So if they just click to connect with you, you either accept or decline or ignore on mobile, whereas on desktop, you could have sent a message to them.
Yeah. And that's reply without accepting. And yeah, so for those, you just wait until you get in front of your desktop and then you deal with it at that point.
So mobile, we're all on it. We're all using it. Now you have a couple of insider tips on what it does that your desktop won't.
Exactly.
Oh, can I share one more thing before we bring it in for a landing?
Oh my God. Yeah, of course.
Oh, thanks. So when you are on LinkedIn, if you see a green dot at the bottom right-hand side of a profile picture, they're on desktop. If currently in LinkedIn on desktop, if you see the green button with a white circle in the middle, they're on mobile. I'm going to share why I think this is really important. If they're on mobile, they're probably not in work mode. This is an opportunity. If you reach out and have a message, there's a high likelihood of them responding right there. And then if they're on desktop, they're more likely to be in work mode and may not respond right away.
It's a very, very, very important point. So we're going to wrap this up on a very high note on that one. So thanks again for joining us on Making Sales Social Live. If you're with us live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter right now, we do this every week. So keep an eye out for our live sessions. If you're listening to us on our podcast right now, so in other words, recorded, and you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe or follow button. If you'd like more information on our podcast, go to socialsaleslink.com socialsales.com/podcast. We do 2 shows weekly. We do the live one, and then we also have our Making Sales Social interview series where we talk with leaders and experts in sales, marketing, business, and many, many more areas. So when you're out and about, be sure to make your sales
social.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Don't miss an episode. Visit socialsaleslink.com/podcast. Leave a review down below. Tell us what you think, what you learned, and what you want to hear from us next. Register for free resources at linkedinlibrary.com. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and Google Play. Visit our website, socialsaleslink.com, for more information.